Amani. Welcome back to the channel. So today I decided to do something different. I decided that since it's final season and it's approaching for others and it's already here for some, that I would give you guys some tips and tricks on how, to ace your finals, crush your finals, and not to let finals crush you. So basically I'm just going to go through about 10 things to do that'll help you guys ace your finals and make you feel more confident about your exams. So let's get started. Okay guys, so number one, prioritize and stay organized. So I would like to say, or I would prefer or recommend that you guys prioritize big exams or big assignments that are worth more your grade first before doing minor things, just so that it gives you time to prepare for those bigger assignments and allows you to focus more and concentrate more, and then you can move on to the smaller exams that weigh less, because the bigger exams are going to take up more of your time and you don't want to save it to the last minute until you're cramming. And that's another thing. Don't cram. Yes, I know it can work for others. I mean, I've crammed before and it has worked and it hasn't worked. Cramming I don't think is really efficient, because I feel like you're just doing it to memorize it to pass, but you're not really doing it to understand. And being in college and classes in the future, that information might come up and you don't want to forget, or especially learning stuff throughout the years and you're just cramming for the exams. I feel like if you actually understand it, it makes the finals a lot easier because you already know. So I would prefer study guides, or I would recommend study guides, creating your own study guide, going through your lecture notes, your textbooks, all your other resources, and just reading out everything, I would say don't make a study guide based on all the information. Do it based off what's important or the main points that your teacher makes in class. So like for me, my teacher showed you learning objectives for each of the chapters, because most of the lecture slides are like 198 slides, maybe even 98 itself. And so writing notes, taking notes on every single thing in that PowerPoint isn't really effective or efficient, because realistically half the stuff that on the slides they may not even put in or on the exams or on future tests. So I would say focus on the objectives, and I feel like my professors kind of really highlighted or emphasized learning objectives. So I would say go to the learning objectives and make a study guide based off of those, and then after that, and after you memorize all the stuff from the learning objectives, I would say then you go back through the lecture slides and then you see what you know, and then anything else that you don't know, learn it. So I feel like it's better for you versus just trying to study every single thing all at once on the slide. So yeah. Okay, so this number 3, this next one, I honestly haven't tried it before, and well, I tried it once because I was kind of hesitant to try it before because I didn't really know if it'll work, if it would be effective for me or efficient for me, because it's different for everybody. Everybody has their own techniques, everybody has their own ways of doing things. But basically, I tried it and it actually really worked. So the third thing is the Pomodoro method, which is where you study for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. It allows you to pace yourself, and you can study different objectives or different topics for 25 minutes, and then also allow yourself and your brain time to relax and focus. So number 4 would be active, engaging activities such as flashcards. Flashcards have helped me so much. Like, you guys don't even understand how much flashcards have saved me. Being able to just look at the definition or what it is and then turn it around is kind of helps you remember it, and then it also leads into active recall. So then I would just write down and dump everything that I know from the flashcards, and then I'll go back to the flashcards and see what it is that I might have forgot or missed, and then I would study that over and over again until I get it, and then I'll rewrite it down again. And also quiz yourself, make quizzes for yourself, or there's a lot of online resources. You can ask ChatGPT to make you a quiz based off your lecture notes, and then take the quiz and see if you learned anything, if you memorized anything, the areas where you need to focus on. So I would say quizzes and flashcards work so well. Okay, so this fifth one is really important. I would say a good study space. Having a good study space, staying in a good environment is also very helpful. If you study in a chaotic environment, if you're with friends who don't really focus, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to focus and you're just wasting a whole bunch of time. I would prefer, I say, instead of like cramming yourself in your dorm room or being in a chaotic environment, go to the library, sit outside, enjoy the nice fresh air. But mainly for me, I like to go to the library because I feel like I can't really focus in my dorm room because it's not, I'd rather be in an area where people are focusing because it helps me focus. If I'm here by myself, I can lock in and steady, but most of the time I'll end up distracting myself or doing little things that I'm not even supposed to be doing and I need to be studying. So I feel like if I study in the library, it keeps me grounded. Because if I look around or if I slip up and like I grab my phone and I look around instead of doing my work, I'll see other people studying. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get back to studying and stop distracting myself. But I mean, it just depends because if you study a lot and then you feel yourself burning out or you're feeling burnt out, then yes, stop. It can happen. But I think it's good to have other people around you that, who also probably feel the same way and they keep going. So I just feel like it helps you as well mentally. It helps you stay grounded. For some people, not all, but that's just what works for me and it may work for other people. Okay, number 6. I should have said this one first because it kind of aligns with the first one I said, but create a study plan. Like I said, prioritize your hard, most weighted exams to your easier, less weighted exams. And make times for them. Make times to have breaks as well. That's also another one. Breaks. You guys need to take breaks. You can't put all this information into your brain and not take any breaks because it's not, if you take a break, it allows for you to actually, process the information. And by break, I don't mean go on your phone, and I don't mean doom scroll or anything like that. I mean, go outside, smell the trees, look at the birds, look at the flowers, fresh air, that helps you relax, de-stress a little bit. Maybe go have something to eat, the cafeteria, just go outside, walk around, maybe go to the store, buy something to drink. Like, get a coffee, Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. Well, maybe not coffee. Maybe not caffeine, guys. I would say stay away from caffeine. Even though I drink coffee, I'll just say when it comes to studying, I don't think energy drinks or caffeine is going to help because I feel like it makes you jittery. And, well, for me, not everybody. It makes me jittery and I don't think I can focus. Honestly, coffee makes me sleepy. It gives people energy, but it makes me sleepy. So I don't really drink it. And I don't feel like it really does anything to help me study anyway. So I would just say do other things to exercise your mind and your body versus putting, caffeine and other things in your body to force you to focus, if that makes sense. Okay, so these last 3 will be get enough sleep, eat well, and minimize your distractions. Now, for get enough sleep, I would say it's very inefficient and ineffective if somebody just stays up all night, like pulls all-nighters to study and then they, go in to take the exam. I don't think that's effective and it's really going to do much for you because when you sleep on information, it helps you retain it better, 1. And 2, your body needs time to recuperate, regenerate, all of that. So forcing all the information on your body and staying up is not going to help. Your body needs rest. Your body needs time to relax. Your body just needs time to chill because, you've been on go all day. And like I said, sleeping helps you retain the information, especially if you study before you go to bed. So I don't study past 11 p.m., to be honest. I like to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and then it helps me feel better in the morning, and then I can study some more. So make sure you guys get your sleep. It's very important. Missing out on sleep, it will mess you up. You may think it's going to help you pass if you pull all-nighters, don't sleep, and then go for the exam, but it's going to do you more harm than good. So keep that in mind. Get enough sleep. Okay, guys? And so the second thing I said was eat well. Your body runs on food. Your brain runs on glucose. So it's important that you eat. Because if you don't eat, say you're studying and then you're hungry. How are you going to focus if you're hungry? How are you going to remember anything if you're hungry? You're going to be too busy thinking about Chipotle, too busy thinking about Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, all of that to even focus. And when I say eat, I mean eat healthy. Eating junk food isn't really going to... When you eat junk food, you're not giving your body the nutrients you need. meaning you won't be able to stay focused and you won't be energized. When you eat what you need and the nutrients your body needs, you can stay focused and your body will be energized, and then your brain will work harder. And so also minimize distractions. So yes, I know it's easier said than done, but if you have to put your phone on D&D, tell Stink you'll call him back later or something, minimize your distractions. And I would say don't put your phone on vibrate, because you can still see your phone light up and it's going to make you want to grab it. And then you can still feel your phone buzz. It's going to make you want to grab it. Put it on D&D. No notifications will come through. Your phone will be off. You may not know what's happening, but you can save that for later after you finish studying. And then you won't be as distracted because you'll see that nothing's happening. You'll know something's probably happening, but you can't see it, which will give you less of a chance of actually picking up your phone, if that makes sense. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did touch on a little bit, but I would also say exercising. No, exercising does not have to be anything strenuous. I'm not telling you to go bench press anything, or don't do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. I'm not saying do a full-on workout. I'm just saying exercising as in, cardio, just walking. You could just walk up and down campus, walk around campus with a friend or something. Get the blood pumping and flowing through your body, to your brain, everything. And also, you can go to the gym, but honestly, just walking on the treadmill for 15-30 minutes, or even walking on the Stairmaster 15-30 minutes, you're still getting exercise, you're still pumping blood through your body, you're giving yourself a mental break, and you're just able to relax. And when you exercise, you also get stronger. So it can help, with your memory and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so I did want to mention one more thing that I feel like is very helpful. And I would say it's setting rewards for yourself after you study. So say you really want to watch a movie, or it's this one YouTube video you really want to watch, or even if it's just you want to order yourself some food, Chipotle, but if you want to order yourself some food or anything, I would say make that your reward. So say, okay, I can get this, or I can do this, or I can buy this, or I can watch this, or I can, you guys get the point. If I get this done, if I study this, if I get through these chapters. And that way you stay grounded, and then you have something to look forward to after you study. So it doesn't seem like it's a burden to study, or doesn't seem draining to study. It makes you want to study and motivate you to study because, and deep down, you can do this. And yeah, I just feel like that really helps. Setting rewards for yourself makes it a lot bearable because you have something to look forward to, and you're just not draining yourself all day, if that makes sense. It gives you something happy to uplift you after all that studying, reward you after all that studying. So yes, setting rewards for yourself, letting yourself know, okay, hey, do this, and then you can do this. Like, if there's a party that you want to go to on Saturday, and it's Tuesday, you need to study. Okay, study for these 4 days, and then I can go to the party. If I didn't study for any of those days, say I missed a day, now I have to use Saturday to study, and I can't go to the party, So kind of ground yourself so that yeah, I need to get this done, I need to focus on this. That can wait. I have other things I need to prioritize. But if I want to go, I need to get this done. So yeah, that's also a great mindset to have for, motivation and getting your work done. So yeah. Okay, guys, so that's it for this video. Those are all my tips and tricks, and I hope you guys enjoyed them and you found any of them useful. And let me know if you guys ended up using any of them and how it worked for you. And then also, if there's any other techniques or methods that I didn't say or that work for you, feel free to let me know. I can try them out and see how I like it for myself. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know any other videos that you want to see from me. If you want to see any vlogs, you want to see any days in the life, or you want to come along with me for finals week, even though I have 2 finals left. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and let me know what other videos you want to see from me. Bye!